part 2 of what is it? The end game with this battle with these bloody trolls. Well, it's sort of like the whole process has been about learning the behaviours. Now that I've got them 100% on board, now it's about, you know, just laying down the law, and so that everyone knows exactly what a troll is, how they function, why they fucking function, what the problems are of being a troll, and how to piss them off. So in other words, internet trolls and fucking half the atheists on the internet are coming to a close. And we're only dealing with egoic behaviour, so the person is still the fine individual underneath it. I mean, but we get some really shocking behaviours. All driven by ego. All driven by ego. So you just learn these things and fucking get back in control and move the planet a bit closer to peace. So I'm just going to put the invites out there. Any trolls want to come in? But it's great watching because you'll see that I'm in absolute total control of these people. That's not a control freak sort of type of control, but it's really, I'm just managing this whole situation. What it's about for them is about being in control. For me, it's not. For me, it's about enlightening these people to bad behaviours. Just a second. Shit, you a quick, Vince. That was very quick. All right, one viewer. So off we go again. This is round 2. Whoops. They dropped off. They'll be back. Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? What's happening?
Oh, you know, it's sort of, it's got a life of its own. I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here. I'm just letting it roll by me, you know, and just picking up the fucking signals and holding up the mirror, Everything else is there fucking doing.
It's crazy. Have you caught that show that they're doing at the moment?
I tried to go into it. Oh, is it on the live feed?
Yeah, it's on. Do you want the link?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, mate. Fucking hell, this will be funny.
Sorry, I was going to say, do you think you can resist pausing and playing it and pausing and playing it and just watch it live? And
no, I can't, mate. That's not appropriate because you got to comment on things. See, this is what happens in discourse, right? This is the worst form of discourse. I know it might seem boring, but if you actually accept it and get used to it, it actually works quite well. The common form of discourse is it broadcasts a viewpoint. And if you allow that to go unchecked, then people are left in two minds, right? What I do is I give them both sides of the equation in thing, and then I keep moving through. So the answer is a fucking emphatic no.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah, like I've been sucked in so many times on that, you know, by good friends and, you know, good intentions where they just say, come on. And see, their agendas are, fucking let it go. Let's have the party. You know, let's have the drama. No, fuck off. These are wonderful opportunities to learn about humans and get people to understand how these survival instincts are fucking with their head. So, no, an emphatic no. It's sort of like the on the fence thing. I'm very emphatic about that now. So you might want to get a new logo. No, it's actually a good one because it becomes the talking point, you know. Because in our society, and this is fair income, right? A lot of fucking harm occurs because people sit on the fence. It just does. And bad behaviours are allowed to persist because people sit on the fence.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just watching the stream and.
Hey, guess what?
You know,
Toasties just turn up.
Oh yeah.
Now I know, is a major I've got a mate. Yeah, and I know it now because he fucked off. Oh shit, Rob can see me.
So is this what they do, Rob? They join your room and quit it just so they can be in this chat and talk shit? That's what they're doing, yeah?
Oh, you mean if they can't? Oh, yeah, when they join, yeah. Well, their agenda is very specific. What they're trying to do is voice their side, and it's a normal human reaction, right? See, in their mind, I'm the liar, right? But that's not necessarily the true story. So the bullying behaviour, what it does is it broadcasts lies, and the reason that they suck people in is because it's a lie. Because the normal reaction, if you hear a lie to your ears, bang, you want to react. So they come in, and what they're trying to achieve is they're trying to broadcast their voice. Oh, Rob's lithium, Rob's a psycho, you know, and your audience in listening to that will say, oh shit, is he? Fuck, I don't want anything to do with that. So if you give them a voice, they'll shut you down.
Yeah, yeah. I just think it's funny as fuck. Like, you know, you got this YouTuber debating you, talking about you amongst 10 others or 9 others, and you know, can't they see it's sad as fuck or what?
Well, no, they can't, because they're functioning out of their ego mind, and they have an alternate view of reality to what other people that witness a set of circumstances. This is the way the thing functions. But they still carry the true state there as well. What we've got to do is work out. Now, we've worked out a strategy, and that's the naughty corner. So we're going to start applying that over the next wee while to anyone that comes near us. You know, if they fucking misbehave, we kick them out immediately and say, look, you're always welcome, but not when you misbehave. So in other words, it's up to them to make the choice to make the change. We've just got to keep the pressure up so that happens.
Right now.
And beyond that, I haven't got another clue. You know, if they fucking don't respond to that, well, if they don't respond to that, there's a lifetime consequence. Remember, we're talking about the end of life experience with Michael Ann.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's absolutely true, mate. And it's the fucking worst thing that can happen to a person. You know, psychologically going into death with, you know, an awareness of how things work and everything that you did and all the injustices you did in life. And, you know, there's hell in a handbasket.
Okay, external chat. You got a troll a lol in saying something about, hasn't it occurred to you that pretty much everyone doesn't like you because you're a cunt? I just don't get how you don't see it. This, you know.
Yeah, but observe, sat on the fence, observe the behaviours. Notice that they're actually escalating.
Yeah.
And the sexual contact comes in because the self-survival instinct, and this prick that's sitting beside you, Jello, he's like that, you know, he just goes off his tree with his swearing and crap. Because it's tied to the self-survival instinct. I promise you, mate, I know it explicitly well. All right, Jello, what the fuck do you want? Now this is, hang on, we haven't spoken about Jello, so, all right. So shut up for a minute, Jello, and don't fucking interrupt. You get in this room, you get your voice, but we take it in turns. And I hold Rob's house, Rob's rules. So I get to call all the shots, the Jello shots. Now, this guy Jello shots, right? I met him fucking 12 months ago, and he was, you know, sort of seemed like a nice dude, and he was young. He wasn't that youngish, younger than he was then, which is natural. And he wasn't that obese at all. He was normal form. Now I come back 12 months later, and he's a fat little nasty elf with a funny fucking, you know, like a fucking middle-aged man with this stupid fucking green hair twirl. And I thought, oh, fucking hell, there's karma for you. And now this little prick was one of the major players, right? Now I don't know whether I can sue him from here. I can sue a guy called Bulldog, who's one of the main players, because I can do that because he's an Australian. So I don't know yet. So I'm just going to do things one step at a time as time permits. So this prick, he would sit in the background, you know, of this internet bully group, and he'd just throw out the little barbs. So he's like a little player. And then when I wasn't party to the group, they'd all sit around the group and have a giggle. So they do it for entertainment. So this prick is a real drama queen. He just loves drama, and he creates it, you know. And I've seen him in, he doesn't know this, but we may not know, but I've seen him in rooms, you know, and I've seen the behaviour, and I'm a fucking expert on behaviour. So he's a right nightmare. But again, he's still he's the dude that we saw 12 months ago. He's ramped up the stuff. He's dirty mouthing. The sexual oh, I can't think of it, what it is, but the sexual context to what he's doing, and yet he has a lovely wife, right? So it's the greatest distress, the greatest disrespect for the kind and loving, caring person she is. Her name is Iddy. I call her Idiot, not disrespectfully, but I call him Fatty Jello, because she's an idiot for letting him do what he does. She's sitting on the fence, dude. And see, this is where women, they just sit on the fence, hoping that fucking he'll right himself, you know, or putting up with it because she likes the cuddles or whatever. But I noticed the difference this year. He just seemed more distant from her than last year. So he's potentially at risk of losing something extremely special. And they just don't fucking get it, no matter how many times you tell them. But anyway, there you go. Now, remember, there's a thing called the arse saving move. That's coming. Yes, Jello. Jello, Jello. Your turn. Come on, Jello. Come on, Jello. Hang on. Hey, hang on. Notice that sat on fence? There's these pregnant pauses that are creeping in at the moment. They got to fucking think things through. Hey, Jello, your fucking mind. I mean, you got the capability to come to my level, if you like. That's what enlightened means. But your level, or the rat cunning intellect, is no match for the enlightened thing. So, just letting you know. There you go.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Rob. I didn't really have anything to say. I just was hoping to stop by for a little abuse.
Oh, sorry. Now, what he just did, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to stay, but I'm going to leave you off broadcast because I'm still in that state of mind. What he just did, there's no fucking viewers, but anyway, it'll be recorded. There's no fucking viewers, dude, so it doesn't matter about your last little clip. But, you know, it's on the videotape, so they'll see it. Because these will become popular if they, you know, well, they will become popular eventually. Or I could do them all again because these are constants. So, what he said...
He's here for you, Rob. He's here for you.
Yeah, well, see, this is the psychology of the ego mind. He actually fucking believes that, I think. But no. Actually, I got to qualify that because I know fucking you're not. It's because I see him flick behaviours. Oh Jesus. Anyway, fuck. I'm just going to deal with behaviours. I'm not going to psycho babble that. So. He says he's here just to listen, and then he says that he's going to be the victim. So that's all he wanted. He wanted to get it on record that Rob abuses him, right? But what he's not seeing is that I'm able to clinically detail exactly why he does whatever he does. Now, okay. Now he thinks he's smart too, but he's not. It's just a rat cunning thing, and it falls over itself. It falls over itself. Now, I don't know where JP is, dude. There's Mark there, so maybe Mark will join us.
I think that Mark dude's in that JD Keynes hangout at the moment.
Yeah, you can see the resistance. Oh, here we go. Who's this? Hey, Dusty! Woohoo! Hey, Dusty.
You sounded so enthusiastic. Why?
What? Because you were here? Because I think that you're a special person.
Oh, well, that's cool. I think you're special too, Rob.
Oh, I'm very, very special.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a shit stirrer, mate.
Yeah, you are.
I am.
And that doesn't bother you at all?
Not at all. No, well, I'm attacking the ego, basically. So I have...
Oh, okay, okay, more ego stuff. Okay, I got you. I understand.
Yeah. Don't talk about
Yeah,
Rob, Rob, don't talk about egos. It upsets me. Don't talk about egos, Rob. Now, so what's happening today, Dusty? We're having a bit of fun with the troll pack again, but I'm at
who exactly is the troll pack?
Yes, well, we can label them all one by one. Let's go through them.
I'm getting a call. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, so where I'm basically at in the whole process, I'm just at the end point. So the whole journey, so I got abused by these pricks 12 months ago, had some outcomes that were negative health-wise, and came back to hold the truth up to these dudes, and that's how you excite egos. And been doing that, so I've got to the point where I've given them everything that I want to give them in terms of the truth. And now I apply what I call so now I just wrap up each individual and just broadcast each individual and their bad behaviours, or at least the headliners.
And what exactly bad behaviors are you talking about, Rob?
Well, for example, Fatty Jello, we just spoke about him, and
oh, Jello.
Yeah.
What about him?
He's a bad dude.
How?
Well, no, he's not. I mean, even Mark Anoia, who's a guy that's guilty of sexual perversion.
I like Mark. He's a cool guy.
No, fuck no. He's a fucking nightmare.
Out of all the times that I've ever spoke to him, he seems to be treating me with some respect. He's a cool guy.
No, he's not.
Well, I mean, why is he treating you differently?
Because I don't sit on the fence, and if I see an
because you're enlightened, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So what happened? This Mark Anoia, he created a relationship, or he established a relationship with a lady online, and then he took her into an internet private room and built up the love affair, all the lovey-dovey stuff.
Do we have evidence of this, Rob?
Yeah, it's on video.
Oh, do you have it handy?
Yeah.
Can you show it to me?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Okay, so you don't have it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so anyway, this lady, what he did is he was thinking from his dick. I see that. I told a bit of a lie. You there, sat on fence?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yeah. So you see what I did then? Well, I actually have got good evidence against him, and I'll expose him. So there's no drama there. But I just told a bit of a Pharisee lie because I got the sense that something was up with that dude. Now, and he's just fucking proved it. And Jello fucking ran like fig because, they want to go back to Mark now and say, Mark, fucking hell, he's got a video. Because, video evidence would be conclusive, right?
Right, yeah.
Fucking idiots. Anyway. Well, seriously, Mark Anoia's goose is cooked anyway. I mean, well, you've seen how I handle people and how I'm able to, you know, just basically slowly and surely tease the truth out anyway. But there are other elements in the sugar affair that we have more hard evidence than yeah. But you see how these guys are saying Mark's a really good fella. So he really
that's what they say, yeah.
Yeah, well, he masquerades. So he's living a bit of a dual identity. And he's able to con all these fucking idiots in. And because he's able to do that, he's one of the catalysts for their behaviours changing. You know, they then start to support, because he's basically feeding them the ego context. And then they respond to that because that's just the nature of humans are. So he probably knows a bit about this stuff, but it's all driven from the ego side. Jello says, I'll be back later, peace and love. Yeah, no, fucking, I know exactly what you're doing. You're running back to Mark to say, Mark, he's got video evidence. Mark, you can see that. Mark will say, because it's sort of their behaviour, right? You're broadcasting out an absolute lie, and they hold a different view to be the truth. So he's going to get his rocks off on this one. He's going to want to come in. He's going to be desperate to come in because he knows that that's not a true statement. Get it?
Yeah, man.
And then when I get him in the fucking room, I'll nail his ass to the wall. Because I'll say, yeah, I was only joking. Because that's what they do. They say, I was only joking, mate. But they're not. Man. They do it deliberately. So, you know, I'm just fucking 10 jumps ahead of them. All right, now, my little mate, I don't know where he's gone, and all my friends, so I'm sort of isolated. Oh, except for you, dude.
Yeah, it's all good, mate. It's all good.
Well, actually, while we're waiting, we'll just go through what's being said by the trolls, and I'll see if I can demonstrate their behaviours and why they behave this way. Right, they've got a photo or an image of Michael Ann, right? And then they pick it, you know, because, ooh, ugly, she's all right. Halloween come early. Now, that came from Mark Anoia, Halloween come early. So you can actually see how they're before, you know, they're all thinking up creative ways to make fun of, oh, and the image was posted by Moore. They're trying to agitate. Now, Michael Ann will probably, you know, although she says she's got a grip on it, she still probably doesn't like that sort of treatment, right? Because it's intellectually dishonest as well. Yeah, and then they say, and this is Soccer, right? Soccer parades around as an intellectual. Well, he's an intellectual bandit, right? He's a fucking dumbass. I've come across a few of those lately. And they're very annoying because what they do is that they broadcast information as if it's true. And it ain't. Hang on, I need to. So he says, "Is that man a man?" So, bang, bingo! Immediately, we've got this prick on toast for being a bad dude. Oh dear! Hello, viewers. So we've got 2 viewers, whoever they are. Hopefully, they're internet trolls.
Yo, viewers.
Hey?
I was just saying, yo, viewers.
Yo, viewers, yes. This is Sat on Fence, my very good friend from England. Now, I think what we'll do, mate, actually, because we've got options, so we're starting to build a show here. I'm going to pipe in their commentary so we can actually see it. Oh, fucking JD. Now, have a look. Now, see, this is why I break the conversation, because what I'm trying to do is educate folks, right, on all the cues. So they all come back to that simple cognitive dissonance stuff. Now, have a look here, the posture of JD and the seat he buys himself. I'm the fucking king, is what he's stating. And this is a going.
I just hate to chat.
Sorry?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Who just what?
So he just left the chat. I guess he heard you talking about him and left the hangout.
Hold on.
See the fixation on me?
Yeah, just about. I mean, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy fixation.
It
Absolutely.
is.
It's crazy, mate.
And fucking, I'm going to be interested when we get to Gus to see where he's sitting, because we had a good discussion and it seemed like he was hearing it. But I bet you in this context, he fucking falls back to the group. Let's see.
Well, I invite him back in. Big a dick. Here you go, Clay. Apparently you forgot that I can keep adding you, fucker.
Fucker, you're fucker, you're fucker. That's the posture of, you know, I'm the boss and you're not. But hey, JD Kane, who's your daddy? And look at this. Look at the viewer count. Look at it.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is really getting really interesting. So what they don't fucking realise, it's sort of like marketing me. Because now everyone's going to want to fucking say, who is this prick? If I had got in this room, and I would have actually controlled them, but I couldn't get in because it was full. And fucking, so I tell you, mate, I think we're on the road to some fucking heavy engagements here.
So anyway, I said, well, I'm trying to show that, you know, small framers had some issues. He said, you know, everyone's an equal value. I said, fine. You're given a choice. You can either kill your wife, spouse, or whoever, or you can allow some woman to have an abortion. Which is it going to be?
You know what? That never happened. What he's fucking saying never happened, I promise you. Fucking little prick.
And false dichotomy. First thing comes up. That's it. It's false dichotomy. Nothing else.
Oh, hang on. Maybe it just doesn't fucking ring a bell. And this is the trouble with these bloody pricks. They'll broadcast information as fact. And if you're not there, you can't pull them up. And that's where the truth gets lost to ego.
What? It's a hypothetical. Oh, well, he's like, I'm the only one talking about reality. There's hypotheticals have a purpose. And I said, here, let me help you out a little bit.
No, they fucking don't. If you want to, not in understanding reality, if you want to understand reality, keep the conversation in reality.
All right. Well, you get the same choice, except if you don't do anything, they both die. What you going to do? Now, for my...
I don't remember this at all. So
I've heard this before, is that I think his only choice is inaction. Because trying to go in one way or the other is a sin, is going to get him in hell.
no, in the moment, but again, it's a hypothetical, but in the moment, you'll do whatever you do. And because an enlightened person has no error, they just make a decision based on the information. So if you've got two people, right, you can only save one, well, that's the fucking reality. And the thing is, because we make no error judgment, or false error judgments, or hypothetical fucking error judgment, we just simply act, and whatever action we take is the one we live with, because that was because we're intelligent enough to know the reality. That's the fundamental point this fucking idiot doesn't get. We are able to live with reality and the consequences of reality, and sometimes you can't do everything at once.
So his only choice really is to let them both die, but that makes him sound like a monster. So
yeah, now this is fucking wrong. I'd try and save both if I could. No, but
it is wrong, Rob.
I know it's fucking intellectually wrong, and he presents it as if it's a truth. And this is one of the common things. They got this fucking thing called the trolley fucking story or whatever. It's a hypothetical about where there's a train running down the tracks, and you're the guy that's holding the fucking signal. And on one track you got 4 people all tied to the track, and the other one you got 1. Right, so it's constructed to highlight or try and create the delusion of moral dilemma, but there is no moral dilemma. In that situation, you just do one or the other, and then you move on with your life. You accept death and life and all the rest of it. So it's just it's egotistical vandalism.
again, he goes up, false dilemma. What fucking false dilemma? Where was it? Anyone want to help me there? Because I said, I don't know.
Who's getting Hey, JD, who's getting beat to death in the background there?
Oh, my dog. He's in the dungeon for...
Yeah, now if he's got an ego, he's not. So they turn on the charms to sort of project, I'm a good dude. The ass-saving pattern.
I don't know, she did something somewhere. Broke a plate or annoyed me. You know how it is.
Ah. So you beat your fucking dog. I don't know, I'm joking.
But anyway,
Let's just start marrying the dog for crying out loud. It's starting to get a little old there.
Right, now, immediately, now I'm going to fucking go hardball on this Gus freak.
I'm sorry, I can't sigh on this guy's jungle drowser. So,
That's ignorant, Gus. You're ignorant. I am ignorant.
Yeah, you fucking are ignorant.
I'm from the Amazon!
You're feeding the bad wolf over there. Feeding the bad wolf.
He got more.
We're just start mixing. We're just like take Beasley and jungle jargon and have a kid. The world ends.
Oh my
You
gosh.
just have to remember.
Now, I don't know what the fuck he spoke about. See, again, sat on fence. There's a lot going on in the little subtle messages that they're broadcasting that are incorrect. So they're broadcasting positions that I hold, which I fucking don't. You see?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's really, again, it's that old saying, the devil's in the detail.
When you're talking to Beasley, that all that stuff he uses breaks down into one of two categories. You're right or you're wrong.
Yeah, that's right. It's like computers, true or false, good or bad.
I like what you're saying or I don't like what you're saying.
Correct.
You know, we should talk about Thunderfoot before we go off air. We're kind of at the end here.
Is he back?
The reason I really brought it is I really don't know a whole lot about it.
Shit,
I saw the video that he was reading that letter, I guess, or a printout of something supposedly Laughing Witch, the YouTuber Laughing Witch that sent.
That wasn't hers. Sorry, but that wasn't hers. It was someone in her camp, but it wasn't hers.
Okay, that's what I had.
Now, that guy, a little bit mini respect, because he did at least injected, but I don't know his agenda and I don't know the full story, but, it was a good posture.
A little bit of confusion over because I saw people attacking her afterwards, and I was trying to figure out if she'd actually sent it.
So I have been told that Beasley is live streaming our chat, so...
Yes. Me. Hello. Hello, everybody. Well, there's only 2 viewers, for fuck's sake. They've got 100 watching now, so this is really fucking interesting. Now, I'm sure that the audience that are watching live now in their room are wondering, who the fuck's this Beasley dude? And for them, they're going to want to see him. Do you see that dynamic?
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening with your breathing?
Nothing. Oh, I was inhaling smoke.
Oh, fuck.
Just taking a drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said the other night, give it up. I know, mate. I know.
I'm not joking.
Hey, Beasley. You're still in it.
Hey, Robbie.
Now, notice there, his posture. There was anxiety in there. I've got him on the ropes, that dude.
That's because Beasley can't do
There's
it.
deception here.
JD, you're going to have to give me controls, JD. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Controls, JD. All right.
Yes, that's right. My house, my fucking rules. Give me the controls.
Now, Gus, I'll deal with you in a moment, Gus. All right? Yeah, I'm just going to unbroadcast you there. Benny, can you just unbroadcast Gus for me?
Benny. Where the fuck is Benny, too, by the way?
So why is it so much fun?
I just wanted to
Parody
say,
Beasley. There's something about it.
I've got a new book out. It's called No Ego Mein Kampf.
That's actually quite clever, but I don't want to get fucking associated with Hitler, and that's what the agenda is there. I promise, subtle, but their intent is quite deliberate to be malicious.
Oh, the mockery. It's so funny.
It's tap dancing Christ.
It's funny because, like, in the outside chat, people like, hiking, and people are trying like, hey, here's what Beasley's talking about, and it's just the same bullshit.
Kind of like you fucking guys. I think I've become the poster boy, and they just say the same shit over and over again.
I'm sure.
They're just regurgitating the same old shit. It's boring.
Well, they are. They do. It is. But hey, you've been in one of the hangouts with us enlightened dudes when we're just relaxing, right?
Well, yeah, like we are now.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, it is exactly that.
Yeah.
Don't give yourself the enlightenment tag until I say so. Well, you might have. You're pretty good to go, I think. But there is maybe an edge to it. I mean, fucking hell, you still smoke. That's questionable. But you're pretty good. Now, yeah, but like we have a really good time. We fucking do, and we have a lot of good laughs for the right reasons, not at anyone else, So these tools, they're fucking just stroking their egos and their penises.
Entire broadcast and then go through it over 12 hours. Like,
oh, he will. Every word.
That's right, because I can read the play.
There you go. Mine's acting up right there.
You guys joke, but he will.
That's right. Yeah, Gus. Good observation.
3 words.
Wolfie.
I meant it. Yeah, he will do that. Anyway, let's move on Beasley. I want to close with the line cocksucker of the week. We haven't done that yet. And
I have like 4 nominations. We can't get time to fit this in.
I'm listening to Hogs. I hear your nominations.
Oh, I'm going to go straight to the true criticism thing. I think we've left him alone because the guy's hiding under his bed. He produces no content. So I haven't said anything about the shit.
Is that me or who? Some other dude?
I'm not sure now. I'm not. They might still be on about you, Rob.
He said lately. But I am a little annoyed with his thing about how this constant, it wasn't just one statement, this constant, oh, Sam the scientist is lying about this, lying about that, lying about
No, that's not me.
This. Look,
right.
It's real simple. If you want to talk to the guy, then talk to the guy. If you don't want to talk to the guy, that's fine. Nobody's...
Just put the link out there, I think, in a couple of other places. Who's that person?
But yeah, it's like the fact that you've got the likes of that guy there making a video or doing a live stream with a load of people, and you've got another person who does it. You got another person who does it. You got all these people's fucking making videos about you, Rob, and I don't see you going out there and making videos about all them. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, sorry, he just left the chat. I guess he heard you talking about.
Hang on. Sorry, dude. What?
I was just saying it's funny, like you've got all these guys who make videos about you. You know, there's a number of them, but I don't ever see you making videos about them on an individual basis. Like, you know what I mean? It's just hilarious. Yeah. It's hilarious.
Well, the whole process is one of this dichotomy, good, bad, blah, 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 of the extreme contrast. Well, they might seem extreme, but they're the absolute contrast. And it just validates what I'm saying about, the two wolf story. It applies to the whole story of humans. Hang on, what's going on here? A few of these coming through. So what am I trying to do? Hey, bloody thing. I haven't caught up with Miss Sugar Rhodes of late. Hope she's doing fine, because this prick would give an half a chance of going.
And left the hangout.
Hold on while I invite him back in.
Now, see, they think, right, those fuck, and I actually tried to get in, I couldn't get in because it was full. These fuckers think that because they've got their Royal Assembly, that they can actually dominate me. I can handle fucking 20 of these.
You got them dangling, mate. You got them dangling. You got them making videos about you left, right, and centre, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
big as dick. Here you go, Clay. Apparently you forgot that I can keep adding me, fucker. So anyway, I told him, I said, well, I'm trying to show that small framers had some issues. He said, everyone's an equal value. I said, all right, fine. You're given a choice. You can either kill your wife, spouse, or whoever, or you can allow some woman to have an abortion. Which is it going to be?
Shut up.
Yeah, boring.
And false dichotomy. First thing comes up. That's it. It's false dichotomy. Nothing.
Just missed a spot there. There we go.
Says you have to talk to the guy. Just don't talk to him. Don't talk about him. Leave him alone. It's like 12-year-olds have this stuff figured out. But
yeah, now that guy I haven't spoken to, but that's a dude I wouldn't mind having a chat to. He seems reasonable. Hang on, who we got here, dude?
Dustmeister.
Fuck. Now, Dusty, you need to explain yourself.
I need to, Rob. I really need to.
No, you fucking need to. I mean it. I'm not joking.
Why are you so ill, Rob?
What's that?
Why are you so ill, man?
Did you say why are you so ill?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, now hold it. I'm going to allow you to broadcast that, but you've already given away your agenda. So now I'm going to give you a major kick in your ears to go arsehole. So before too long, you'll just be running away.
Let's do it, Rob.
Yeah, let's do it, buddy. You sick fucking mother. I thought you were a half-decent human being, but you're as sick as the rest of them.
What are you talking about?
No, we'll explain. Everything's for real. Now,
all right, go ahead.
Yeah. Now listen fucking carefully. My house, my rules, absolutely. So if I interrupt, you must stop it fucking immediately. If you're 2 seconds or 1 second longer, right, you keep trying to talk, then the conversation's over. Okay?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Now, you made an accusation. Why are you so ill? You need to now I'm going to pick you up on every single criteria that you use to come up with that conclusion. How did you come up with that conclusion?
Well, you did come at me very accusationally, if that's even a word.
Yeah, that's okay. No, it can be a word in my house, but stop right now, because you made another accusation, so we have to deal with fucking every fucking thing that comes out of your mouth. Right? Well, it discloses who you are and, what your gender is, yeah. The devil's in the detail. If I can talk about egos, this prick here, this little prick, now, if he stays around, if he's got the balls, I'm going to tear him to pieces, and I won't be as merciful with him as I'm going to be with you. Perhaps.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Don't talk too much. Now, so you made a second accusation. Who's this fucker? Oh, fucking talk about pearlers, and we've got 6 viewers. Right, this guy is JD Kane. He's an intellectual fraud of the highest caliber.
JD's a cool guy.
No, he's not. He's a fucking arsehole.
Yes, he is, Rob.
No, sir. My house, my rules. Shut your fucking mouth. Oh, here they all come. The drag queen's here as well. All right, now we'll just deal with you while they pop in. But what's going to happen, I'm going to be tearing these fuckers one by one to absolute shreds with no mercy. You're the only... See, now there's one that goes. First one down. Can't... Because this is the thing, Jade. This is the thing. This is the thing, mate. We not only hold the true state, but the false state, which is what you fuckers do. Other words, a lie that's not based in reality. But we also hold the true state, and that's what's the thing that causes cognitive dissonance. JD, you think you're a fucking hero? Your reputation is about to be absolutely destroyed. Oh, you fuckers, you're in big trouble. I got a 14-year-old and he's going to fucking rip you to pieces. He's enlightened, just like me.
Hey, Rob.
Okay. Yeah, mate.
Can I just ask you something? You might not want to deal with it now, but I'm just curious.
if I
Okay,
don't.
I'm just curious. Why do you think that this? I mean, this JD Kane and this other guy and maybe another guy who just left. They were. I think they were all in a hangout just now, weren't they? Making a video about you, whatever.
Yeah, well,
Why do you think they're in here now?
Ego, purely and simply. Every fucking problem on the planet can be tracked back to the baseline ego error.
Right.
And an ego, what is it? A collection of false notional ideas about reality. And that's all a fucking ego is, you moron. You're going to learn that one way or the other. Well, hey, listen, boys, I'm doing you a favour, because the end of life scenario for you guys is one of deep, deep, deep regret. And if you think I'm fucking wrong, go and talk to a palliative care nurse. Now, they're probably not hearing any of this. They're fucking, now, I can see that JD's starting to fucking feel a bit of the tension, and that's sort of going on. All right, but first things first, hang on. So I've got a 14-year-old here, right, 14, and he's a super genius. I'm not fucking lying. And I give him, so I trust him. It's something I'd never do with you pricks, but I trust this 14-year-old. There he is. JP is his name. He now has control of the room. So in other words, he can override my behaviours. JP, please don't. I've got to have tight control over these monkeys. But I don't care if you do. If you've got an agenda, we'll just talk about it later. Even though it's really, 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 really important to me to keep absolute control. If you override it, that's fine. Now, JP, do you want to tackle some of these people? I can give you Dragnaut. I'd prefer. Can I give you Dragnaut? I call him Drag Queen. JP, you there? No, he's probably busy or something.
Who's JP?
He's a 14-year-old, and he's a guy that at 14 could run the planet. Here's JP. He's just spoken. He says, "Don't fuck with me, or I'll kick your ass after I."
Sweet. I like JP.
No, he doesn't. He's just getting in. He's attacking your ego, right? Like I do. We never attack people. Hey, JP. Oh, fuck. But he's.
Yeah, you done messing up, ain't you, Rob?
Beg your pardon? What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, shut up. Do what you're fucking told. What? So JP's saying, right? I'm saying, fuck your ego. JP, can I get you to deal, and we might get you to do that next, because I want to deal with JD Kane. Do you want to deal with Dragnet second? You know, can he be your little puppet? Sure. Okay, so it's on. Righto. Let me go. Let's get into it. Now we're going to fucking tear pieces. You fuckers have no idea what you're dealing with, but you're going to learn.
What's so funny, Rob?
JD Kane fucking ran away.
No, he didn't. He just left. He didn't run away.
No, that's fucking bullshit. He came. Well, all right, I'll explain. Don't interrupt.
Please do.
All right, I will. Don't interrupt. Now, he's over here. Can you see up here? That's JD Kane up here.
No.
Can't you see him or not?
No, Robin, no, I can't see it.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter because other people can, all right? We don't give a shit. Now, we know... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Now,
cough, man.
You can always leave. You can always run away like a little girl. Now, no offense, little girls. So anyway, this fucking JD Kane, he was in that group, and he was basically, and you know, later on when I'm finished destroying these dudes, hey JD, now keep a tight control around your pet, right? Don't let him fucking speak. That's your job. You gotta watch him like a hawk. So JD Kane, who's some sort of intellectual basket case, I've spoken to him a couple of times, and he's a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
He is. He's a fucking idiot, I promise you.
Yeah.
And he's not. He's intellectually. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, dude. Okay, dude. Now, see, that's an enlightened person. I'm going to hide drag queen. See, so he's 14.
Why are you hiding drag? What has he done to you?
Nothing. He'll get his turn. But we have to see. One of the things that you bullies do is that you frustrate the target and bombard them with information, and it's broadcasting a bunch of lies. Something that you've just done, and something that we're going to talk about. And you then, if you've got everyone open in the broadcast, it becomes almost impossible for the victim to defend himself, and then you, oh dear, could it? So we've got the gay Jewish man, and I want to talk to him about his background. Well, I don't know if he's gay, but he won't fucking tell me one way or the other. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, sorry, there's no Jesus Christ, just Jesus. Right, now, now, hopefully you're paying some attention, Dusty, and not just all about your ego. And what you'll notice that my mind moves very accurately, very quickly across topic. I'm actually extremely precise in what I do.
Me
and that's
too.
what. Nah, I don't think so. Well, okay. I'd have to see some evidence, mate, first.
Yeah.
You've got an ego, I know that for sure. We're going to disclose that now. Oh, hey, Drag Queen said something interesting. He said WebMD window, interesting. So where's that? Where'd you pick that cue up? Because what happened recently, there's a little tubby guy that, he's sort of like an internet loner. 4 tabs genius. Where is it? Oh, yeah, okay, got it.
He's talking about that, Rob.
Yeah, no, that's actually good. That's actually a good sign for him. But he thinks he's a fucking genius because of that characteristic. Humans, when they're in the moment, they're actually, they're just drawing in so much information. They're fucking very lightning quick. Now, what he's done, he's picked up MD, right, and he's thought, fucking hell, have I got some evidence that Rob has a mental condition? No, well, you're fucking not, right? Well, you could be. What I'm reading is that you actually have the smart shit going on. Trouble is, you're fouled by this ego nature, and the ego web that when you piss that off, you become a glorious human being, and potentially live the full potential. But fuck, it's your choice. Go to the grave a miserable son of a bitch, or die happy. Because you only get one life, right? You don't get yesterday's time back. Now stop interrupting. But what was interesting about the reason that's up there was a young fat dude that's been sucked in by you guys, and he's one of those classic fucking isolated individuals. Obese, sits on the computer all day, and goes around and terrorizes people. He's not a bad sort of kid. I had a heart-to-heart with him, and I tried to convince him to come out, but he's still hanging around, I think, with you fucking morons. And this is what you pricks do to innocence. You bastardize it. Yeah, I think so, dude. Purpley coloured thing. Vincent. Yeah. Well, fucking hell. While you pricks are, rubbing your dicks, this guy is living a life of misery. Who was that to win? Oh, doesn't matter. Okay, 12 viewers. The viewer count's going up. All right, now, yeah, but you see, while they're rubbing their dicks, I actually spot the problem, and I want to help the guy. But because you pissed in the drinking water, you pricks, he stays in that particular comatose state. Oh, on the fence. See what's happening? They can't fucking help themselves. All right, let's do Dusty quick. Dusty, I'm just about to piss you off because you're not really.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah. So, what did you say at the outset? What was your claim? Oh, mentally ill, basically. You were trying to...
No. I said,
Yes.
I really didn't. You need to ask. I said, why are you so ill?
Oh,
As in,
okay.
like, temper.
Okay.
So that's actually bad on your part. You owe me an apology.
Get fucked. I'm
That's
the one...
right. You're too proud to do it, aren't you, Rob?
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll continue. You proved my point. Go ahead.
You broadcast again. Now, well, actually, I'm going to prove that I'm actually right, and that's why you're not getting your fucking apology. So, yeah, will. Now, right, tell me what this illness is and how you came to that conclusion. And let's do it one by one. Let's be really efficient with time because there's a bunch of people here with their asses burning, and I want to get to them.
Yes. Whenever I said ill, I meant it in the way
No. Shut up, Brother John. No. You can come back tomorrow, the next fucking day, whatever, but you're going to do it my way. I've played your fucking bullshit games. Never again. So.
Can I continue, Rob?
You noticed an illness. Now, you've got to do it step by step. What are the aspects of the illness? Explain each one.
Okay, well, I'm trying to. Please let me finish.
Go ahead.
Okay. Whenever I said ill, I meant it in a way that a person would come across.
You're making excuses for fucking trying to cover up your ass. Remember, we've got the whole tape here. So just tell me, dude, what are the elements of illness that you spotted in me that caused you to think that way? So just get fucking right into it. Okay?
Sure, I would love to tell you, but please don't interrupt me. And then I would love to tell you.
Well,
let's
tell
see.
me the specifics, and then I won't interrupt.
Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Whenever I said ill, I meant that.
No. How did you come up with the determination? What are the criteria?
I would love to tell you.
Well, I'm getting tired. Right. I'm getting tired. Who's this?
Okay. Whenever I said ill, I meant mad. You see mad whenever I entered into the room.
Hold it. So you're saying that I was angry? Is that the
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so, Rob. What a minute.
But how is angry equivalent to illness? I don't get the connection.
Okay, well, I misspoke.
Well, then,
is that fine? Is that what you want me to say?
We made progress, so now you owe me an apology.
No, I don't.
Yes, you fucking do, because you misspoke.
No, I fucking don't.
No, you misspoke by your own admission. So what we should be broadcasting to the worldwide audience of 11 is that you think, right, that I am angry.
You are.
Okay. Well, no, hang on, wait a minute. Okay, well, now you've made it tough. Tell me how you're able to determine that.
Well, you're showing very narcissistic tendencies.
Okay, hold it. You fucking you have no, right, you're giving yourself away, Dusty. I'm extremely disappointed. And I'll bet you were part of this posse fucking all the way through. Very disappointing. Now, what you just did is you said, I'm showing narcissistic tendencies. So now we're back into the field of clinical assessments. What's the basis that you have, or the experience that you have, for making all the fucking posses here. Now, what's the basis that you have for making a clinical assessment? How can you do it? Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you. Let's see here. I can go to wikipedia.com and I can type in narcissism.
Yeah.
And a lot of the qualities that you show in your Google Hangouts and the way that you carry yourself.
Got it. We're on
you
the
better
side.
get it.
Yeah, I got it. Now, so go to that Google fucking site.
I'm here.
It up. Okay, good. Start with the first criteria. Keep it specific.
Let's see here. Narcissism is the pursuit of gratification from vanity or egotistic admiration of one's own attributes.
Okay, hold it. Let's deal with that one. So the pursuit of vanity, right, was basically about attention seeking. Wouldn't you agree?
From vanity.
No, but fucking get real. It's about attention seeking, isn't it?
Yeah, you're always seeking attention.
Okay. Well, that's your call. May I give my position?
Sure, go ahead, but I'm sure not going to interrupt you because I'm a good person. Go ahead.
Well, you know, I allow, when you actually stay on point, I allow you to finish your point. I hope you're starting to appreciate that. It's only when you go off topic and fucking try and cover your ass, I'm going to jump on you. And these guys here need to know that. So that's a good thing. Is this fucking Gus? I want that fucking prick Gus in here. So
I'm still waiting for you to finish, Rob.
yeah, well, that's all right. Don't rush me. What were we talking about again?
Well, you went off on a tangent trying to cover your ass, but I'm definitely going to call you.
No, wait.
No, it's okay. You tried and it failed.
Whoa, you broadcast.
It's okay, man. That's just the ego. It's the ego, man.
Whoa. You're
You
doing
get distracted and try to cover your ass.
No, it's not the ego. It doesn't work that way. Brother John's doing it, and this is part of the bullying behaviour. It's not distraction at all. When you break the discourse, we need to. No, it's not, Brother John. You know fuck all about anything. You're a fucking intellectual moron. Now, hang on. Where's my friend? Oh, he had to go. So, Brother John, I've got a 14-year-old running controls on this thing, and he's fucking way smarter than you, I promise you. No, you weren't actually waiting. You just, and there's people watch. Well, these people, but I could show this to any fucking human that's not biased by ego, and they will agree with me when I say that you were trying to be distractive, and that is your ego, right? Here comes Jello, hero of the fucking day. Righto, so now, Brother John, you're a control freak, and the evidence is accumulating against you on that point. So what you're doing, Dusty, is you were just trying to fucking broadcast additional information, so you're on your last legs. So, right, and I'm not distracted. I do lose track of the information at a point in time, and everyone does. That's just normal human function. All that's required to get back on track is that you answer your short message. So you answer your short response, put it in the side chat, I'll read it and I'll pick up the cue again. Go. Because you're getting, you're in cognitive dissonance mode, you become unreliable as a witness. Go ahead, come on, fucking hurry up. The longer you take tells me more about your state. And if I read whatever into it, then I'm just going to boot you. We're not going. No, you're fucking not. You remember the point of inquiry. Just spit it out. Where we're at. Yeah. I know all these behaviours. And it's all fucking deliberate on your part. So it'll only last a little bit longer, and then we need to turn to Brother John, I think. Yeah, you're still doing it. You know what I want. Put it out there. Brother John, that can be the starting point of our discussion. So Brother John says he gets easily distracted. No, I don't. This is a common phenomenon. Actually, maybe it's common only in enlightened people, perhaps, but it's certainly common in enlightened people. Sign of his delusion. So me not being able to recall some items held in memory. Oh, yeah, good on you. About fucking time, you prick. Now, so the side chats are actually really useful for maintaining flow in the conversation. So he says that me not being able to record bits of information in memory, so just think of a fucking computer, is a sign of delusion. I think what he just said is narcissistic. So, John, that's where we could pick up the discussion for you on that point. All right, so Dusty said, I like how you hid me when we were narcissism. So we're talking about narcissism. No, it's because you were broadcasting that position. What I wanted you to do is say, what is narcissism? Oh, fuck me. Piss off, hermit. Go on, fuck off. Otherwise, I'll eject you. No, fuck off.
Looks like Rob accidentally ejected himself, perhaps. Will he be able to get back in, guys? Should be, innit? I would like to, but I don't think Rob would would agree. Is it even still live? I don't even know if it's still live, is it? I haven't got the controls, guys. I haven't got the controls. It will go off here in 5 minutes. Ah, righto. I wonder if he lost his net or something. Surely he would have been back in by now. Oh, come on, Sydney, that's not very nice. Alright, one more person in here and he can't get back in. Oh, shit. Go on, Rob, where are you, man? Get back in here. Bunto, gay? Oh, well, I'll have to... Oh, I don't know if I can... Can I kick someone out? Have I got controls, guys, or what? Because I can't really... Unhide us, unhide us. Nah, guys, I can't do that. Even if I could, I don't think I can. He's violated the terms of service. It's like really laggy as well, guys. You know, it's really laggy. I'm not sure if it's because I'm using the Firefox browser, you know. But yeah, what are you guys doing in here? What are you guys doing in here? I'm just curious. Bunto, you're nasty. You're nasty. Nah, you're cool, man. You're cool. Take the piss all you want. I don't really give a fuck. Hey Sydney, honestly, man, I don't think I've got the controls. It doesn't look like it. I've just got the standard. See you later, PG. Am I Beasley's new friend? Well, no, I'm just you know, I'm just a viewer who, you know, sometimes likes to have a chat with Rob, you know, see it from his point of view, see it from your guys' point of view, you know. And it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. You know, it's like you guys fucking doing all these videos and shit about him, and like I was saying earlier, I don't see it. You know, he don't really do that about you guys. He just likes to commentate over him, you know, and get his point across. You know what he's like, guys. You know what Rob's like.